right, Doug. Jason Payne won his 88th consecutive match after 4 trips here to Des Moines, and he became a 2-time state champion tonight by virtue of his 7-2 victory over Chris Hayworth of Dallas Center Grimes. There was no doubt after the second period that Payne was going to win, and he pleases the coach, Bill Plain, with that victory. All right, back to you, Doug.
Thank you, Dick. Now here's what we have. A young man from Cedar Rapids Prairie, Ryan LaGrange, undefeated in 40 matches. You've heard a lot of good things about this young man, and his opponent is Greg Roorda of Southeast Polk Runnels.
Some say that LaGrange is the best college prospect in the state.
He's on the left and on the all black. Southeast Polk has a yellow on the side. There's LaGrange in very fast on a single leg.
40 wins, no losses. Out of those 40 wins, 32 pins, Doug.
32.
32 falls. He's 142 wins in his career, only 15 losses.
The other matches at 1A, we have Kurt Boustead of Woodbine wrestling David Reid of Wapello for the championship. And at the AA level, undefeated Jason Payne. This is a shot at a 3-timer. Jason Payne of Columbus Junction. The state championship team wrestling Chris Hayworth of Dallas Center Grimes. And boom again goes Ryan LaGrange, 4-1 lead.
Do you think that maybe this LaGrange is the most exciting thing that's happened to the coach, Scott Litter, this week?
I think
Am I setting you up?
Well, I don't know if it was or not. He has a member of the family he didn't have a couple of days ago. It interested me that they came out here to Des Moines. The whole family came out here to have, so the wife could have the child here while he was at the state tournament.
He said, I was eating breakfast on Thursday morning with the team after weigh-ins when my wife started having contractions at the motel, and we went to Mercy Hospital in Des Moines at 10 a.m. and had the baby girl at 4:35. Sydney Jean's her name, 6 pounds, 4 ounces. And he wasn't there for Thursday's round. Scott Litter wasn't here. He was in the delivery room with his wife, Nicole, but he says, I think she'll be here tonight with the baby.
How about that?
Scott Litter.
I may have misspoken when I said Jason Payne is going for 3. He's going for 2.
Right. He hasn't lost since he finished 6th as a sophomore. And he's got 86 in a row. 86 wins in a row for Jason Payne.
All right, you ready, young man?
Of Columbus Junction, whose team
up there in the,
has locked up this title very well. Well, there's Ryan LaGrange leading by a score of 6-2. He has had 3 quick takedowns in the first period over his opponent from Southeast Polk, Greg Roorda. Goes right out front.
Come on, let's go to work. Let's go to work on that.
Here, Terry Curtis of Williamsburg is the official.
Tell me.
Saying go to work on that, and I don't think Greg Roorda would want him to encourage particularly.
That is Joe Horton, the coach for Southeast Polk, and that was looking on right there. And
second period is first period just over. Second period will start. It's a 6-2 lead for Ryan LaGrange.
Got a red. What do you want to do, young man?
LaGrange gets his choice. He'll start underneath. 189-pound class, the AAAs, the big schools. Cedar Rapids Prairie is Ryan LaGrange.
You ready? Come ahead.
Roorda comes on top. LaGrange is out just so fast you can't believe it. It's 7-2.
Driving through, a running double. Look at that. He just ran right through him, put his head to the outside, drove through for 2. Running through. Head to the outside, 2 points.
Up by 7 now, 9-2 with the second period just barely started. 32 falls and 40 wins. Who are the 8 guys who got away from him?
Got away from him.
Bar in the arm on the near side. Putting a lot of pressure on Greg Roorda.
That's right. Come on up. Come on.
Who's had a fine year from Southeast Polk.
Get to the side, Curry.
Well, none of them got away. The way to the championship round, LaGrange, a fall in a minute 12 in the first round, a fall in a minute 28 in the second round, and a fall in a minute 41 in the semifinals. Took him a little longer in the semis.
Keep it legal, Perry.
Well, we're in the second period, and already Greg Roorda has gone through a complete period, which nobody else did.
Nobody else did in the state tournament.
A minute to go in the second period. He had 189 pounds.
Work it, come on.
That's potentially dangerous, says Terry Curtis. He thinks it's a bad angle on the bar arm. LaGrange leads 9-2 with 47 seconds to go in the second period as he starts referee's position. Flattens Roorda out and goes again for the bar.
And you're talking flat, you're looking at it right now. He's really got a lot of pressure, and sometimes, you know, you call stalling there, and it's just a matter of overpowering.
Warning against Roorda.
Coming through, got the bar arm, going to try to come through, catch the wrist, and come out front. Now he comes out front, and going to try to drive.
Referee's watching the position on that bar arm.
Boy, he's working him over right there. He's really putting a lot of pressure.
It's not much fun on the bottom in a situation like this. There's the end of the second period.
Right there, the new father, baby girl.
Okay.
Litter on the left. Scott Litter on the left there. Of course, you remember Scott from West Delaware High School, Manchester. He won both the coach of the state tournament and state dual champions in 1991, and has moved on now to Prairie, where here he is with a state champion or a person in the finals trying to win a state championship. Here's a 3A state or finals right there, and there is Prairie in third place. Litter's got him right there, but Cedar Falls, as you've said, Doug, has had a tremendous tournament, tremendous finals. Pleasant Valley at the strength of the Duncan boys,
right,
getting second place,
winning 2 titles here in the
but it's not over. See, because Prairie can go right back into second place with more than a regular decision right here.
Yeah.
And they know it.
Just a regular decision would tie it.
Right.
But he's up by 11-3, and it looks like
that
extras.
would do it.
Yeah.
Whoa, he's driving.
Got the
got the shoulder tight. Look at, he's chest to chest. And it is tough. Now he's going to go back the other way. Got to give a lot of credit to Roorda there.
Did he get back points?
They didn't indicate it yet.
Score is 13-3 in favor of LaGrange.
Got a real barn burner in at 1A. It's 1-1 with 35 seconds left up there in the corner. 1-1 with 35 seconds left between Boustead and Reid.
And Greg Roorda, by the way.
Look at this takedown, driving through, and it was close to getting back points.
And Greg Roorda is no slouch because he was a junior national team member.
Yep, and he was third last year at 171, and he's only a junior.
Ryan LaGrange, the score now is 13-5. It's an 8-point lead with 1:15 to go.
Jason Payne winning his second state championship for Columbus Junction, and now we're looking like overtime in 1A.
Another takedown makes it 15-5, 15-6 with the escape. LaGrange wants to pile it up if he can, and maybe find something in a takedown that would put the man on his back.
Going into overtime right there up in the box between Wapello and Woodbine.
Double load for LaGrange.
Keep it legal.
Yeah, when you talk about good prospects in the tournament, we've seen some of them are not in their last year by any means. You have to include this man with him, Ryan LaGrange. He's an impressive looking 189 pounder.
Yes, he is. He's powerful. He's dominant. He's got a lot of tools, and he makes it work.
He shot that one from a little bit too far out. Lost his position for a second, but didn't cost him anything. 18-7. He leads with 20 seconds to go, and here he is again in on the leg. Again, he took that from a little ways out. It was not the best position he had when he came out of that. His last couple of offensive moves have not been as good as these earlier ones. But he has an 11-point lead with 10 seconds to go. That's a little better.
Yep, got the head one in the middle, and then he drops off to a single, but Greg Roorda is never given up, but he loses 18-7, and that's enough by our calculations to put Prairie into second place.
Extra point for a major decision.
We got overtime up there at 1A with only 35 seconds left.
Between Boustead and David Reid.
Right.
Now we're going to turn over here.
That's LaGrange, the winner after an undefeated season for Cedar Rapids Prairie. 1A is Kurt Boustead of Woodbine
in the black
against David Reid of Wapello in the multicolored uniform.
And it could be coming down. Well, there's shot. It could be coming down to the coin flip.
Just 7 seconds.
That's where they're at.
This is overtime. This would be the first time we've seen the second overtime. So the flip, who gets it? Goes to Red. It goes to Boustead. And he's going to take the bottom side. If he's out in 30 seconds, he wins. If Reid can hold him for 30 seconds, he wins. And in general, the wrestlers like to be on the bottom.
But you know, the statistics show that it's about 50-50. That Kay's down. Now Reid trying to just stay tough. I don't see that there's been any stalling. And see, he's got him tight. He's got to bring his head up. There, he drives him through. He's got it tough now. He's got to go back to the ankle again one more time. Can't let him up like that. Drives him down. He's riding him tough. You've got to keep him on. Don't give him another start if you're Wapello. Yep, he gives him another start.
Well, how much time did he use? Oh, only 8 seconds
left. He's got to go back to the ankle, but what's Woodbine's got to do, Boustead from Woodbine needs to clear that ankle real fast. But he didn't clear it fast.
He didn't do it.
No.
And he's not going to get out.
Nope, he's refereeing.
Yeah, that's right. He refereed twice, and it didn't help.
Wapello wins the state championship. David Reid. Wapello gives Gavin
in double overtime.
Hurley is state champion at 189.
That's the first time we've seen that one in this. Although we saw some overtimes, we didn't see it go that far. Reid beats Boustead. Well, the award stands now. We're going to 171 pounds. 1A.
171-pound award. Assistant coach Craig Benke of Bondurant Farrar.
People from the middle-sized schools.
Class 2A 89-pound awards. Assistant coach Andy Milder of Columbus Junction, Columbus. 6th place, Joe Hutchins, Cascade, Western Dubuque. 5th place, Chris Bengal, Atlantic. 4th place, Nolan Reid, Conrad, BCL, UW. 3rd place, Tad Jones, Hampton Dumont. Runner-up, Chris Hayworth, Dallas Center Grimes. And the 2A 189-pound champion from Columbus Junction, Columbus, Jason Payne.
Two-time winner, Jason Payne, undefeated since his sophomore year when he finished 6th here. 88 matches in a row for Columbus Junction.
Championship team, Columbus Junction, which had the championship settled before they got into the final round. 30.5 win. Clarinda, Humboldt, Webster City, and Shenandoah behind. But Columbus Junction got the job done. Now the 3A winners.
Awards, Coach Scott Litterer of Cedar Rapids Prairie. 6th place, Nate Funk, Urbandale. 5th place, Alonzo Gross, Lewis Central, Council Bluffs. 4th place, Eric Griffiths, Ottumwa. 3rd place, Ben LaFleur, Sioux City, Heelan. Runner-up, Greg Roorda, Southeast Polk, Runnels. And the Class 3A 189-pound champion from Cedar Rapids Prairie, Ryan LaGrange.
Like I said, there's one that a lot of college